Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear student. I hope all of you are fine. This is the second lecture of a chapter structure of molecule. I hope you have already listened to my first lecture on chapter 4. In previous lecture we have discussed chemical bond and its types. These types are ionic bond, covalent bond, coordinate covalent bond and metallic bond. We have talked about ionic bond, how it is formed and explain it with example. Now we will discuss the second type of a chemical bond, that is covalent bond. Let us first redefine the covalent bond. The bond formed by mutual sharing of electrons between two or more than two atoms is called covalent bond. Now we move forward and try to explain how covalent bond is formed. The bonded atoms, similar or dissimilar, must be sharing their electron. Here the stress is on sharing of electron. Generally it is formed between non-metal elements. The question arises, why covalent bond is formed in non-metal elements? Because non-metal elements has no free electron to lose like a metal. They have high electronegativity values, high electron affinity value, which is a tendency to attract the shared pair of electron towards itself during bonding. Therefore, they gain electron or they share electron to complete their valence shell by octet rule. These element lies at extreme left of periodic table. The shared electron by atom are equal. This is a natural phenomena that loss of electron is always equal to gain of electron. Therefore, when an atom share electron to become stable, they share equal number of electron. Now, when similar atoms share electron with electronegativity difference of less than 0.4, then they make non-polar covalent bond. While when dissimilar atoms share electron with electronegativity differences of 0.4 to 1.7, polar covalent bond is formed. Now, how we represent the covalent bond? Jean Lewis proposed that two atoms could attain stable configuration by sharing electron between them. So we represent the covalent bond by Jean Lewis structure. What is the structure? It represents the covalent bond by sharing of their valence electron to complete their shell. Shared pair of electron is represented by dash between the two bonded atoms and non-bonded electron with dot or cross around the atom. Hydrogen has one electron shown by a dot, while the other hydrogen atom has one electron in their valence shell shown by a cross. Here, point is to be noted that these valence electrons that are mutually shared by an atom either shown by a dot or cross or only by dot or only by cross. While the shared pair of electrons that are mutually shared by an atom are shown by a single line, and this is known as Lewis structure of that molecule. The shared pair of electron remains between the two bonded atoms are known as localized electron. This is a pair of electrons that are mutually shared by an atom. This lies between the atom. Now we move forward to the types of a covalent bond. There are three types of a covalent bond, and these types of a covalent bond depend upon the number of electrons that are mutually shared between the atoms. These are single covalent bond, double covalent bond, and triple covalent bond. Single covalent bond. The bond in which two atoms share one electron each to form a pair of electrons is called single covalent bond, and it is represented by single line. Example are hydrogen, chlorine, and methane. Hydrogen molecule and chlorine molecule are the similar atom which make a single covalent bond, and their electronegativity differences is 0.4 and less than 0.4, therefore they make non-polar covalent bond. Whereas methane CH4 is formed between two dissimilar atoms, that is carbon and hydrogen. Now we explain the formation of a single covalent bond with the help of an example, that is chlorine molecule. Each chlorine molecule is formed when two chlorine atoms mutually share one electron with each other. Each chlorine atom has 7 electrons in its valence shell. To complete their octet, they mutually share one electron with each other to form chlorine molecule. Now you see that their valence shell or outermost shell is complete, and they attain the configuration of a noble gas, that is argon. In equation, each chlorine has 7 electrons, which is shown by dot. They need one electron to complete their octet, so they share one electron each or a pair of electron, and this pair of electron localized between the chlorine atom. When they make a bond, it is shown by a single line. It is also its Lewis structure. Now move forward to the second type of a covalent bond, that is double covalent bond. The bond in which two atoms share 2 electrons each to form a 2 pair of electrons. Here the stress is on 2 electrons or 2 pair of electrons, as here the sharing of 2 electrons takes place, so it is represented by double line. Example are oxygen molecule, carbon dioxide, and ethane. We describe the formation of a double covalent bond in oxygen molecule. Each oxygen atom has 6 electrons in its valence shell. By mutually sharing 2 electrons with each other, they form oxygen molecule. They share 2 electrons each to complete their octet to form oxygen molecule, and they attain the noble gas configuration of argon. Each oxygen has a 6 electron in its valence shell shown by a dot. They need 2 electrons to become stable, so they have a 2 localized pair of electron lies between the oxygen atom. By mutual sharing of these localized electrons, they make a double covalent bond shown by a double line. Now triple covalent bond. The bond in which 3 atoms share 3 electrons each to form 3 pairs of electrons is known as a triple covalent bond. Triple means 3, so they share 3 electrons, and it is represented by 3 lines. Example are nitrogen molecule and ethene. We describe the triple covalent bond with the help of an example in nitrogen molecule. We know that nitrogen is a gas in a nature. It does not exist independently as a nitrogen atom. It exists in the form of nitrogen molecule. It has 5 electrons in its valence shell. To complete its octet, it needs 3 electrons. When they share 3 electrons with each, they complete their octet, and make nitrogen molecule. Each nitrogen atom has 5 electrons in its valence shell. They need 3 electrons, so by sharing of 3 pair of localized electrons, they make triple covalent bond, which is represented by 3 lines. This is the end of covalent bond and its type. Now there is quiz for you. Why atom makes a covalent bond? What are the conditions necessary for covalent bond? Which group of element form covalent bond? And how many electrons are shared in single, double covalent bond? Give example. This is the end of lecture 2. Inshallah, in lecture 3, we will describe the types of a covalent compound which has more than one or two covalent bond.